Oh, wow. So, hello everybody, welcome to the Pro Tips and Necromantic series. So what I'm going to do here
You can be my wingman anytime.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Fashbinder.
Bullshit. You can be mine.
Thank you very much for the host, Fashbinder. So the objective of this series is to play 20 games with a race. You know, and then have some pro tips, basically. That's essentially the idea. Bullshit, you can be mine. Yep, you can be my wingman anytime, Fashbinder. Thank you for the hosts. Yeah, so you know what I'm going to do, like, make this team up, follow it through, and then just see how it goes over the course of 20 games. Then might get to high TV, might not. So there you go. Oh my. Yeah, so what's he got here? He's got... That's Sir Ironclad. I know this guy. He's the Bretonian fan. Amongst other things. What's he got? I should skip really, shouldn't I? It looks like he's just got one dog. I just went with one dog because I think it gives you a better chance to win. One werewolf, but and a ghoul. But I think 3 rerolls gives you more chance to win at low TV, basically. Bit of survivability. Yeah, historically, my pro tips series, all the teams have just had horrendous records. But I'm going to stick it out for 20 games and see what happens. And then, you know, hopefully there'll be some low TV play and some mid TV and maybe some high TV. So, you know. Yeah, I'm not so miserable now. I mean, I accept that this ranking system is terrible, and there's no way that I'm going to. I don't want to try to get the top of the rankings. Obviously, I could, because I could just play 200 games in 2 months. But playing 200 games in 2 months is not something I want to do at all. So I'm just going to do this. You know, do the guide. I actually don't want this on because everyone's got regen, so it's a bit. I can tell who the players are. So yeah, what I'm going to do for the next couple of months is, yeah, no, I could qualify though, Fashbinder. I wouldn't necessarily win the ladder, but yeah, Fash is number 1. I don't know how many games you played. About 15, 16, 17, 18 games in a couple of days. 18 games in a couple of days. I could definitely play 200 though, and would be pretty high up, but. You know, I just don't want to. I just really don't want to just grind out games of chaos. It would just bore me to tears. So what I'm going to do is, I've done the Necromantic guide, do 20 games with Necros here, and then I'm just going to go through them in order that you get them in like the game. So it'll be humans, then orcs, then dwarves, I think, something like that, and just go through. Oh, he hasn't got a starting team, has he? Shit. He's got a block. He's got a block wolf and a reserve. Well, isn't that fair? Damn that block though. His team's actually much better without block. He doesn't have a ghoul though, does he? Interesting. Yeah, it's the last thing I want to do, grinding the ladder. Not interested in doing that at all. But I think, you know, doing a guide, then 20 games, because it's not organised. All the games that I've played so far, they've just been like, you know, pro tips, and then I played 5 games or whatever, or like I made some team and I played 5 games, or I played 9 games, or 6 games, or whatever, 18 games with a Skaven, but it was all just random, wasn't it? Whereas this will be, each series will be 20 games in the competitive ladder, which so there will be a lot less concessions than there were with the other teams. you would think, and it should be pretty good. Hey, that's why I exposed the dodge player there. That's why I exposed the ghoul. That's the thing, like, the werewolf isn't strictly better than the ghoul, is he? Because although he's got +1 movement and +1 armor and claw and regen and frenzy, the frenzy is a double-edged sword, and he doesn't have ghoul. He doesn't have dodge like the ghoul does. So yeah, bleeding hit me more or less. I'm more or less over the post-patch depression. Yeah, I'm almost over it. I mean, I'm not happy that about it, but you know, I'm just gonna do these videos, and hopefully it'll be okay. Right. So obviously, I like protecting my werewolf, not wasting him frivolously. Do have 4 rerolls, so could block with him. Maybe just blitz this guy. Could blitz him and get a guy on the ball. What's it called? Golem on the ball could be okay. Put him there. One, two, three, 4 GFI. I don't want him to actually be able to be marked by a zombie doer, so let's put him over here so he can't even base him. Obviously don't want him to be able to be chained away. So here could be okay. Playing in competitive, bleeding hippie. Playing in competitive. Gonna play 20 games with each race. Gonna do a guide for each race, and then do 20 games with each race, and you know, see how long that takes. Basically, it might take a fucking while, mightn't it? But at least then it's organised rather than just, because my YouTube's just been uploading random videos, you know, mostly. Yeah, the open ladder is absolutely 100% worthless. 7 out of 8 games in the concessions is not somewhere where it's even worth being able to play in. So I am still very sad about the patch, because obviously you can't really build your teams up now anymore because of that. But still, it's not the end of the world, is it? I never played that many games anyway with my teams. Like, the team that I played the most with, my Chaos team, was like about 37. So I don't mind so much. Wow, 1D, but he's got block, hasn't he? Lucky bastard. This extra TV that he's got has been absolutely crucial so far, hasn't it? It saved him a reroll on turn 1, and then it's got him the power on the second turn. Crazy. I don't like the block he made there though. And he should have re-rolled it, shouldn't he, really? because now, even though you got that stun, it's an easy 2D on the ball. So, the question is, what to do with the ball here, isn't it? Could obviously 2D, could do team with block, which obviously isn't going to get him down. The frenzy, though, isn't going to be good for him. So, use a block here. Would you like to pound the first one? Of course not. Aha, brilliant. So obviously if I'd powered him, I could have gone in there for the assist, and then the ghoul would have been able to recover the ball if it had popped. But now I just have to not be able to recover, and maybe get my werewolf surf if he wants to try. No. See, that would have been great if only that had been the first one being a POW, and then moved here, and then the ghoul recover. It would have been great. One dying these is an option, but especially this one, I guess. If I POW him, because he's going to block him, and then get 2D anyway. And if this is a POW, then I take up his, occupy his flesh golem, don't I? So got it. I think that was worth the risk. Now, that's obviously something you would normally say to a beginner and not make that move, but it's not always about rolling the least dice or doing the less risky thing. The spin was 187 seconds and got a fair-ish team. I don't know how many games does he have on this team, but all he's got is a block. He's got a block dog, which so far has proven crucial, as otherwise he would have had to re-roll both blocks he's made with him. Hello, roll car. Seven health, wood health team. 1 death per game. Well, that's fine though, isn't it? Journeyman. Journeyman do the job. Oh, this team. This team is the first game, yeah. First game now, I'm told. This is game 1 of Pro Tips Necromantic. And I'll be doing 20. Because, yeah, it's been really bad, hasn't it? All the teams just like... Obviously I was trying to... Yeah, so he's going... Well, he can't... Okay, that's not a surf, so... It's not easy for him to surf. My doggy, at least. And when I say not easy, you'd have to do a dodge with a zombie and stuff, wouldn't he? And then 1 die, so... Yeah, mine was 1,000, his was 1,040. He's got a block werewolf and a reserve. I don't know to be honest, Bleeding Hippie. I might do a few with Necro and then a few with humans, but I'm definitely gonna do 20 with the Pro Tips teams. The Pro Tips teams will have 20 games on them, and each race will have its own guide video, like the Necro guide that I've done, which you can check out on YouTube if you haven't, or if you don't want to. I mean, if you haven't wanted to yet, or whatever. I'm just babbling. Ignore me. Yeah, but every race will have its own guide. And then 20 games. Rather than just, you know... Look at this. He's been really incredibly lucky with his werewolf. Werewolf. Whatever you want to call it. Wow. Yeah, of course. 6 dice at that zombie. Couldn't knock him over. 1 die. Gosh. At least the armor isn't broken. But it's looking pretty bad, isn't it? I'm going to leave him to the end because I'm going to want to do this 1 die block again and then move into here. So he's not going to blitz because the blitz is coming from the werewolf. And this isn't even a 1D, is it? Oh shit. Oh, he should have maybe blitzed, actually. He actually maybe should have blitzed. Yeah, he maybe should have blitzed him and then done something. Obviously can't make a 1 die from a dog. He could 1 die him, but then what does that achieve? Nothing. Yeah, this is where probably the blitz should have been. Don't really want to do this 1D here. I can't do a 1D there. Fuck it. This is so fucking shit. Oh shit, I don't have the soundboard on. Let me just put that on. Is one of these a skull? I hope it doesn't pick a skull for me. No, it isn't. Injury. I could actually go in contact with him, couldn't I? It wouldn't be that bad. Right now, actually. But now this must be a push. Yep, good. So I need his fleshies out of the action, don't I? Rip Fred. Maybe the team till he had all the other races as opponents, that would take forever, maybe, as he would, you know. So like, I think 20 is a good number because you're gonna see the low TV with the like mid to high. Basically, I think tabletop teams are only out. Tabletops will rarely go above 20 games, I imagine. I mean, I know obviously some people somewhere will have tabletop leagues that last over 20 games, but I think mostly in tabletop, teams will cap out at about 20 games, for the most part. So it should 20 games should be enough to see, you know, how the players progress and everything, and how injuries affect things and what have you. Maybe stadium upgrades, stuff like this. So hopefully 20 games will be enough. Yeah, injuring zombies, yeah. I've had a few 1 dices here, haven't I? But so I can't complain too much about his Beowulf, but it's just a shame that, you know, that's the advantage that he's got, and I've got no, because I've got 40. I've got 40 inducements, so I couldn't get anything, so I'm just down block, which is a bit unfair, isn't it? I've got no idea about the release date of the new tabletop Bloodbowl. TPH. Oh, relentless. I'm still a bit down. Do you know what? I'm still a bit down because I'm just not going to be... I would like to top... You know, I like going to the top ranked, and the fact that I don't have the... Well, I have the chance, but I just don't have the inclination to top this ladder because I know it takes so many games. So maybe later in the series. Again, the 1 dice is a killer. Oh shit! He's been so lucky with this wolf having block has been the absolute difference maker. Outrageous. It's not really good, is it? I'd like to be able to chain him away from the ball, but it's not really happening, is it? Could foul him with +2. Foul his dog. Let's do a 1D again. Now at least my white might be able to block the fleshy free. The chat pussy cage. Oh, the pussy cage match was amazing, wasn't it? I don't think it's on YouTube, but I meant to make like a highlight of it when he did the fucking pussy cage comment because it was amazing, wasn't it? I knew I shouldn't have blocked that werewolf, but I mean he made the blitz with him anyway, so I think it probably was the right move to put my weir in contact with his weir. But it's obviously easy. It's easy to say something is wrong when you get punished for it, isn't it? It's like it's not so things that aren't cut and dried can I don't know, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not over my post-patch depression. But I'm not really. I don't know, I'm kind of up for it, but kind of not. Yeah, I'm still pretty sad at the moment. TBH. Oh, he's one dices. I mean, I've made some one dices, but he's fucking made some one dices as well, hasn't he? Just. Oh. I'd go block on the golem, and I'd probably go block on the wolf as well on a rookie team. Depends on format. If it was in ranked on fumble, then I'd probably go for the you can't be making a -2D. You just can't. Well, I guess he is. I guess he's got block, so it's not so bad. Can't make these. Good. Okay. So I can live with a stun. Is there any way to get my players up? Could put him on there. And then blitz, no, blitz him. Put him on here. He could block him, and then if it's a power blitz with him. But I think maybe blitzing with him is the best. Oh, I should have stood him up as well. Not a pro tip there. Could do a 1D here, then a 1D here to then stand him up and mark him. But most important thing is just to pick up the ball and fuck off, isn't it? Obviously re-roll that. I really need that to be a POW for then this one die to be worth it. But unfortunately, this could be a POW, I guess. Foul that puppy, not when he's stunned, but next turn, if I can, I'll foul him. Block on your wolf. I wish I had block on mine. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't have put. I should have put my I guess I should have put my ghoul here to stop this because it's only a 4-3, isn't it? Yeah, it's only a 4-3. I guess I should have put the ghoul here. Then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 GFIs then. So yeah, I should have put the ghoul in the wrong place there. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's a bit sucky that he got to move his flesh golem around. This increased speed is much better. Whoa, whoa! Sword of the morning. We don't say that word round these parts. Flipper maybe, but not that word. It's not the same without the Vampire Knight. flipper. I mean, I guess I just score next turn and hope that he can't score in 2 turns with a reroll, because it's going to be... Oh, maybe it's not going to be so hard for me to stall. How far can the dog get? Can't hit there. He can hit there. So actually, here's pretty safe, isn't it? I just need to blitz this one. That stun's actually crucial, because otherwise he could have made a GFI to mark him. He can't follow up into him. He could block him and then have a guy free here. He could block and have another guy free, and someone else could blitz. Alright. Go here first. Whoa. Don't do a pass. So obviously I want to try and do what I can, don't I? Right, power's pretty big. So either he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he blitzes, or he blocks and then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably better to have a zombie there, isn't it? Just a shame I can't foul. Nice. So now completely safe from... Well, the werewolf can base, potentially. So 1D here for a 2D isn't so bad, is it? And then yeah, score next turn. And hope there's no riot. Yeah, well, yeah, essentially it's an auto, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of a banner a timeout then, TBH. That was a nice cheeky stun, wasn't it? Stuns do add up, you know. People, I haven't really said anything about the fucking tactics or anything here. I'm just playing by myself, but I don't know. I had an idea in my head there and now it's gone. So there you go. Also, another reason to score on turn 7 is for 2 chances to get my werewolf back. That's pretty huge, isn't it? If I score on turn 8, I only have 1 shot at getting my dog back. Whereas if I score turn 7, I get 2 chances. So I think that's definitely worth it, increasing the chance of getting him back from 50% to 75%. Again, he rolls a both down on his... That dog's rolled so many both downs. Can't really surf anybody, can I? Just score. No, I could 2D him. I guess he can 2D. And in fact, he could 2D as well, couldn't he? The only thing is, if I have to use the reroll, I'd rather have the reroll if he gets a riot, wouldn't I? And I don't want a 1 in 81, but I could make 2 2Ds. Can think about it anyway. The good thing about the 3-minute turns is can think about this a little bit more. Could make... But I mean, he's got a reserve zombie. It would just be getting me... Oh no, he's already... Oh yes, I removed one, he didn't regen. So actually, Kazzing or KOing a zombie here, well, more as Kazzing one could be okay. 1 in 90 use my reroll, 1 in 81 to not score, and him get surfed. It's probably not worth it, is it? Overall. The fact they've got regen and a KO wouldn't be very good. No, he suggested making peasants be hobgoblins with bonehead, but I think that's terrible. I think peasants should be 6337, seeing as they're exactly the same as hobgoblins. Exactly the same as hobgoblins in the fluff. Like, they're just exactly the same. So, fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. GFI. Good. We're safe from his little doggy here. Get greedy. Yeah, I could have got greedy. But I mean, if he gets a riot, it would be really bad, wouldn't it? It's basically the thing. If he were to get a riot. And now we've both got 11 players, so he can't really foul. He could foul, but I don't think it's worth him fouling. Turn 16. Peasants, whoever thought that peasants should have a skill, especially when that skill is fend, which allows them to stop a oh my god. Please fail that regen. Oh no, it failed. Regen failed. No, it's success. Why is he standing there? With an injury. Is this something went wrong? I don't know what it happened. Regeneration was a success. But he's still there. I hope he stays out. The dice log said he succeeded. And he's standing there, but he's still there. So... Who's Kazdan regen? So... I really hope he stays out. Wouldn't it be good if he stays out, even though he made the regen? Yeah, we will know in a couple of turns. I'm not sure if it's worth him making this foul. Especially, obviously, it's definitely not of his will. So. But if he KOs him, I'm 50-50 to come back, and obviously he could have been sent off for the whole match. So he goes there. Yeah, that's true. Right, so let's go for this. Punching somebody with claw. Hopefully it'll work. Not really. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed his dog stays out. No, one. But would he stay out though? Shit. God damn it. Yep, that Ironclad was the dude that spamming the Bloodbowl, yeah. God damn it. Thanks, dog. Showed him in the wrong dugout, but I still just hope that it would have put him in the wrong dugout. So yeah, 11v11, so that's alright, isn't it? And realistically, my team is better apart from the fact that he has got the block. Because I've got a ghoul, which is better than a zombie. Extra reroll. Well, I think that helps me since he's got more block. The league is the champion league, and the statted, I don't know. Gonna make this one a 3D now. Pretty helpful. I think go for this, and if it fails, so what? And this protects him from a 2D somewhat. That's pretty much protected. I really don't like carrying with a dog in terms of you'd rather have him fighting, but on the other hand, seeing as you have to protect him anyway, you kind of might as well. Got 4 rerolls. You can't pressure me really, so this is a bit greedy, but fuck it, I've got 4. Ah well. Trolley at the goblin and he died. That's brilliant. Yeah, it's pretty crazy now, I'm told. But I mean, werewolves outskilling the rest of your players is fine because werewolves are your star players. But I just don't like. That's why it's good to have 2, because then one can carry and the other one could go around doing stuff. But you've got to protect them at all times. Oh my god! Again a 1D into a 2D this time. And again he got this. He got this fucking. Oh no, that was just a 1D. A 1D into a -2D, and again he got his both down, and again he got a stun out of it. Wow, this never has one skill had such an effect on a match. Crazy. Oh, if he didn't have that block. Obviously would rather block with whites, but then on the other hand he's already got a 2D and would have to move someone in. Would like to be able to hit this dog. Like this. Of course. At least that limits him who he can blitz. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, GFI, GFI, so I could put him here, or even here. Yeah, because he's too far away. So that reroll would have been used this turn, so that's why I used it, because I thought I would have to use the reroll next turn. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, GFI, GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, GFI, GFI. So he's pretty safe. Just knock over a zombie. Pretty good punch. I could 1D his dog, but then is it a good idea? Probably just get killed if I do. 1D'ing him probably isn't so good either. Now this is good because it's easier to run away from him now. Maybe I should have put the ghoul 1 back so that he couldn't. He could have had GFI to base him. There's really no need to see the skills, is there? These are harder as well. They're harder to play and stream and make YouTube videos out of because 3 turns is so fucking long, isn't it? If people take a while. If I'd 1 died, I would have got that power. Alright, good. Finally he doesn't kill something. And in fact opens himself up to a 2D from the white. Hey. Why did he follow up with who? Obviously the dog had to. Hey. Alright, yeah, blocks 100% both down. Yeah, why did he take the power? That's a good question. Yes. Stun's good. That means next turn could get the foul in potentially. Could have just actually blitzed with a dog here, couldn't I? Because I want to go over here because his dog's stunned, but I guess actually just going forward is the best idea. Bit of a potato here. I mean, is that worth it? I'll just run around here. Doesn't really achieve much going around here. Fuck, just realised you're streaming. Pretty funny. Oh yeah. I did say I was gonna tweet it. And then I don't tweet it. Alright, fuck it. A GFI is obviously more likely to fail than a dodge. But at least I've got a team reroll for it then, don't I? Tweeting is hard, what else can I say? It fucking is. I've made about 5, no I haven't made about 5, I made about 50 tweets or something, which isn't much, is it? Yeah, the golem could, I really wanted to make the second GFI, but I thought that was greedy. Marzipan potatoes. Maybe Oriolensis. I've had some weird like potatoes that are in like wrapped up, and then you unpeel them. Have they got marzipan in, or is it just marzipan? I don't know. Yeah, the flesh golem dodge may well have been the right play there. Yeah, he does have a 75% chance of dodging away. Yeah, so like this is what's hard about tips for beginners. I've not seen that, but I will inquire about it, Oriolensis. Because I used to hate marzipan when I was a kid, but now I like it. Yeah, so like, you know, the fucking the beginners guides and maybe not intermediate guys would be like, don't make a dodge with a flesh golem. But that was probably is well, there was a well decent play, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't need GFI. It was just a straight up 75% dodge effectively. But instead, my dog's gone. Out of range of his dog, out of range of his whole team next turn probably. And he's essentially got no chance to win the game now. So yeah, he absolutely had to make that dodge. Absolutely had to. I think he had to go for the blitz and the ball, because you can do the safe thing, you know, but this was really bad, wasn't it? Making the dodge instead of the GFI. Could have made an extra GFI instead of making that dodge. Seems like the replay is broken. Is this some kind of bug with cyanide? Have you broken the game, Sir Ironclad? Alright, no. Yeah, could have just gone... Where was he? Here? Could have just gone 1, 2, 3... here was he. 1, 2, 3, 4, GFI, GFI. So yeah. Oh, but then... And then those two GFIs would have been a 3 and a 6. But I mean, I would have only had to do a 3 plus dodge with a reroll to escape, wouldn't I? So... Claw gonna claw. There's no way you can reach me here with anybody. So go to the sideline just because it's cooler. Nice KO. Get a dog foul here. Is it worth standing these guys up? I guess so. And then could potentially make 2Ds at the end. But obviously most important is to foul his werewolf. Because he's his best player. You keep saying that, Miles. Someone's going to believe it. Nah, I didn't say much. I was just kind of I just thought it was pretty crucial that your werewolf had block and just kept rolling double downs, which obviously would have been unlucky normally, but as it was just brutal. So, you know, obviously now I don't need to stall it or anything, do I? Because 2-0 up is a win. So, do I coach Bloodbowl well? I was thinking of I haven't sorted out. Like, I started my Patreon, but I haven't fleshed it out still. And it was the sort of thing that I was going to do at weekends, but then. And I ended up streaming yesterday and streaming today instead, and not fleshing out the Patreon. But I will flesh out Patreon, and then the rewards will be like, you know, a coaching game and stuff like this. Yeah, that's true, Orilensis. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'm going to do for subscribers. Yeah, so what are they called? Patreons, yeah. Patrons from Patreons. There will definitely be stuff like this, and obviously I will retroactively give people. I don't know, Snowtoad. I don't know how good a player you are. Do I? I don't know. I don't know. This is the thing. Can anybody get good enough? I don't know. I think some people are just bad at games, and I don't know if you're someone who's bad at games or not. Of course, but in my experience of like playing, you know, 40k for 15 years, 20 years, Blood Bowl for 25 years, Warhammer for 20 years. Some people are just bad at games, and they'll just never be good at stuff, you know. So it's hard to say. It really is hard to say. But you know, what's he called? Pete. Not Pete W. Purple Goo. He said when he started Blood Bowl, he was rubbish. And then he just read guides and everything and played a lot and he got loads better. So, you know, it just depends. It just depends how good you are at games, I think. That's the thing, I don't know. I don't know if you're bad at games or not. And I couldn't tell just by watching you play. because, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Purple Goo, Purple Goo said he started terrible, and then he practiced, and he got good. And some people, I think, could practice or get things and just never get good, you know? And, like, I don't know, I don't think I could ever get good at FPS games, and maybe I'll never be able to get good at racing games. But, like, when it comes to 40k and Warhammer and Bloodbowl, which is more what this is like than like PC games, it's not really a PC game, is it? And just some people just haven't got it and won't get it. That's my experience. So I don't want to say that it's like, you know, it just depends, doesn't it? Some people can pick up things to get to 20, you know. Maybe people could, you know, maybe people could start out at I don't know, 8, 12. And then maybe by watching my videos they could get up to 15, 5. But maybe they could never get to 20, no, you know? You just don't know, do you? I don't know. Never be good at anything, I want a refund. Dark Elves versus Chaos. Depends. I mean, you probably want to receive and not get killed. But then on the other hand, if you kick, you've got more players to turn them over. Yeah, you were way below average until a few months ago, now you're decent. Pretty cool. Why did you lose this match? Yeah, but that actually doesn't matter, Snow Toad. Because I've got a friend, and he's a computer programmer, and he got all A's, and now, like, he tell you what he made. He obviously he didn't make it himself, but he was involved in Crisis 4 or whatever, Crisis 3, and he's got the thing in his house, you know, the gold disc and that, and he was involved in all this, and he's really, really clever, but he's just not good at games, and you know, I just don't know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Go on, doggy. So yeah, being really clever, obviously it can help, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be good at games. That was my point. But so yeah, it may not be the best point in the world, but where's Crybaby Jimmy? 2 days of whining. Yeah, I've been playing it for 25 years, but oh well, actually this particular version of it came out in '94, but then it's changed a lot. So, but you know, I've been playing since Second Ed, so 20, and Second Ed I think came out in '88, but I didn't play it till '90. So yeah, 25 and a half. Maybe it's probably actually getting on for 26 years. But I don't know. I don't know exactly when I played it. I know it was after September in 1990. So there you go. Nearly 26 years. Yeah, I just get salty about everything happening outside of the game, you know, like the decisions that Cyanide make and that other people make and stuff. That gets me more salty than actual losing your game or whatever. Yeah, that's very true, Gironal, yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't the world in motion the first time I played? And I moved house. I moved my parents. Well, my parents moved house when I was 10, and that's how I know. I know that I was living in the new house when I got this, and I knew I got it in 1990. So that's how I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's true. Voodoo Mike does get salty if you tell the truth about TV. Plus, and Dode gets salty when you tell the truth about other things as well. They both get salty if, they both get really defensive of their stuff, of their creations, which is why it's better if they just, this discussion that they're having on the rankings board is great, because they're both just, talking stats and stuff, and they know what they're talking about, so it's alright. But, when they're talking about matters of opinion, it's a fucking shit show. That was the power that I needed. And the dog. Oh, into injury as well. Yeah, I am looking really tired. I feel really tired. I thought I felt good, and then I started the stream and I'm like, God, I feel absolutely shattered. Okay, block saving in there. That block has had such an effect on the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Three times, so I'm going to try to dodge away with fuck it, I'm going to try to pick up as well here in the tackle zone. Re-roll it, doesn't matter, does it, if it fails? Right, good. Go for the block. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made this one, actually. That worked out okay. And go for this 3+ dodge away. Get a canoring threat down. No. Alright, he didn't die though, so it's alright. Yeah, I could watch the replay afterwards. Yeah, I could do that during now. Yeah, I really do look like I feel so tired. So yeah, Voodoo Mike is now trying to explain the concept of a matter of opinion to Dode. Yeah. So. I don't know what that is. I think it might just be Twitch, because Twitch is a bit fucked earlier. Could watch the replay after this, because I don't think I'm so tired. I don't think I'm gonna have another game tonight. So yeah, I could watch the replay afterwards, because this game's taken fucking ages as well, hasn't it? The games take quite a long time with the 3-minute turns. But the thing is, it's hard, because obviously if you don't play optimally, shall we say, all of the mistakes, because it's even hard to say what's optimal and what's a mistake, you know. But if you just say, let's say, for example, and I know it's not true, but I'm just simplifying things. Let's say that Sir Ironclad is terrible and I am perfect, and but for argument's sake, right? I know it's not true, but if he made objectively the worst moves and I made objectively always the perfect moves, even then it would be hard to say, because each mistake has an incremental effect, doesn't it? And it kind of snowballs. So it'd be hard to say what I would have done, or here you've done this wrong this turn, because it might have been one square off 3 turns ago led to this, so it's really hard to like go into that sort of thing, I think. Oh shit. And then he isn't terrible and I'm not perfect, so that makes it even harder. So you know, like that's the thing. It would be hard even if it was, if you see what I mean. Right, I want to blitz him so I can chain out him so he doesn't get dodge. Which means he has to block here. Off. I might as well just dodge now, seeing as I can't make the, like, if I fail a block, it's a turnover anyway, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. GFI, GFI. So I should probably do one now, shouldn't I? So that if I get pushed back, I'm still in scoring distance. Yeah, like it's so hard because, yeah, you know, like you can't say objectively if it's right to go all men's contact or whatever, can you? Yeah, just protect your players. Well, if he's got 7 people fouling your guy, then you've either lost, or, you know, then you've just lost, haven't you? I mean, either you're just automatically scoring because he's got 7 players tied up, or you've lost because you've got nobody left on the pitch. So you just I don't really understand that, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, Sir Ironclad. So you're saying like sometimes being aggressive is good. So like, you can't objectively say that, like, say basing somebody is good or not, you know, like, so it's just so hard to like break down replays really, and like you can only look at individual turns and say like when your werewolf took a power instead of a both down, which led to him getting blocked, that was a mistake. You can say that was definitely a mistake. Well, in my opinion, I would say that was definitely a mistake, but you know, it's maybe basing this guy would be good, but then maybe he would 1D and power and kill your werewolf, and then it doesn't look so good, and it's just really hard. It's really hard to be like, I just don't know. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't have made that extra GFI, eh? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have made that extra GFI, but then I just thought I didn't want to get pushed back and not be in scoring range. Like, so you know, so that it's easy to say that I look really wrong now because I just didn't screen my guy, did I? I didn't screen him, and I could have screened him. I could have just stayed here and he would have been screened, but instead I exposed him to a 2D. But on the other hand, if I hadn't screened him, he could have just dodged out, 1D me, and a push, he's not in scoring range anymore. You could put 3 players on him. So that's one of those kind of situations where it's not easy to say something was just definitely wrong or right. Like here would have probably been better to actually just done a 5+ handoff, wouldn't it, rather than do a 5+ pass with more dodges and shit. But the pass looks cooler. I'll double wonder anyway. No worries. Like I think actually looking back, oh no, because I had to blitz him to be able to run away. So yeah, I had to do that. No, sorry, fish for fat. Oh well, there you go. 2-0's all right. Would have been nice to go to 3-0, and probably would have done, to be fair, if I hadn't made that GFI. But that's one of those things where I don't know. Maybe I was right. Maybe I shouldn't have made it, because he did have to make a dodge with a ghoul and 1D and get a push. Maybe I should have ran over there more with a GFI. So, you know, I probably made an objective mistake there. But it's really hard to talk in absolutes in Blood Bowl, isn't it? Really hard. But definitely, if you could talk in absolutes... Oh wow, is he going to pass it to this guy? If you could talk in absolutes, then each turn you're getting further and further away from perfect, aren't you? So even if you're only like 1% worse than perfect, kind of thing, then the next, so you do a 99% perfect turn, then the next turn you're going to make a 98% one, then the next turn a 97, and do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to keep eroding. So then if you're 50-50 or whatever, then it's just going to keep getting worse and worse, if you know what I mean. So it is pretty hard, I think, to call, you know, say everything you did wrong in a game, because it's just, you know, if I couldn't call out everything I did wrong in a game, because it would be really hard, because then maybe moving 1 square left would have changed the complete complexion of the game 7 turns down the line, you know. So it is really hard. Plus the dice as well. You could make the right move and then lose because you made the right move, couldn't you? So anyway, that was game 1, and got 80k, which is okay. Not going to get the second ghoul, just going to save up for the werewolf. Hopefully second game he'll score again, so he'll get block, and then obviously once you get 1 block werewolf, the second one is good to go. And yeah, it was good scoring with the white, because you know you do want that guard. Almighty blow if you like, that sort of thing. So right, that was game 1 of Pro Tips Necromantic. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe.